All right, Notion November people, you know what it is. Today I'm going to go in and just show you some cool stuff that you could add to any page that makes it look a little bit spicier. I'm going to show you how to go in and grab some widgets. There's a couple of them out there that I know of that work pretty good, look pretty good, but I'm sure there's more out there. So if you know something that I don't know, holla at your mans. Let me know. Now, for anybody who's catching this out of the blue, like you have no idea what the hell's going on, we are doing a series called Notion November because I was kind of slacking at using my Notion and I want to learn how to get better at it. So I just do a 30-day challenge to get myself back up to speed so I can do some cool things. A lot of it is using the free version. I am showing some things with Notion AI as we get to it. But if you're down to get down, just jump in and you can just hit this anywhere in the comments or any of my videos and it'll send you a link to jump in. And of course, there's a link there where it says jump in that you can jump in. That sounded super stupid. Anyway, let's go. I'll try to make these videos without too much processing, too much editing. So we're just going to dive in. So I'm going to just look at the wiki page. This is where we are like hanging out, collaborating, figuring things out. And let me do myself a flavor in 86. That, get out of the way so you can see more. And then I'll move my Malone out the way. So this is just the page that we're in. And I want to show you guys how to add a widget. So remember, one of the cool things is if you want to put something above a block, you just hit Option click and it'll give you a line above. So we're going to be ready to paste in a line when we get here. And then for right now, I'm going to just leave it as a blank situation. I'm going to pop over to the browser real quick and I'm going to introduce you to two of the places you can go. So this one, I have no idea how to call it, but I think is Indify, something like that. It's indify.co. And you can get all myriad sorts of widgets up in here, right? So there's a clock you can do. There's a calendar. I use Notion calendar, so I don't really use the calendar widgets anymore, but that was one that I used to get from here before. You can do progress bars. They got countdowns, quotes for the days, things of this nature. So in order to get in to see where all the good is, it was kind of weird. They don't show you much from here, but you can go in and add your email address and it'll set you up. I already have an account, so let me log in real quick, and then I'll just use sign in with Jubilee Box and it should be quick because I already have an account. All right, cool. So you can see here's your widgets and there's a weather widget you can click on. You can modify the living crap out of these things. So what's my indicator? I want Kyoto. What is my measurements? I'm going to use imperial. Maybe I want to change it to the Celsius. While I'm there, I like to think in metrics, so I don't lose that skill. If you want to do some more custom stuff, you do have to upgrade, but you can add on, today's weather forecast, or you could hide today's weather forecast. There's a bunch of different things you can do in here to customize it. You can change the colors any way you want. So like in this dark mode game, if I wanted to kick purple as a backdrop, it should update in a second. And that's the text color, my bad. And then, your light mode appearances, that's your text color. For the background color, let me click that. And then let's do a background color this way. So you can kind of mess around, which now means the text color looks absolutely insane. So let's change that up a little bit so it looks readable. Okay, yeah, you go. So there's the widget. And if I wanted to add the widget to a page, all I'm going to do is come down here to the very bottom, click on this little clipboard gangster right here, back up to Notion real fast, and then I would click in here and just hit paste. And then under paste, I'm going to hit embed. And it's going to think for a second, and there's your widget, right? And of course, you have your little sliders here to size up things. You can size it this way if you needed to, like maybe you wanted to do a long vertical Ooh, don't do that. You wanted to do a long vertical version, you could. But yeah, it's kind of neat how you can get in here and just sort of adjust it however you want. And again, if you say you wanted like 3 widgets across the top, right? We're going to click on this little plus dude here, and then we're going to add a divider. And then I'm going to move this divider to the top. And then, oops, I just messed it up. I'm going to hit this plus dude here again with the option key. And then I want to do a column. So COL, let's do /COL. Why you not working with me? Work with me, G. Work with me, G. Work with me, G. Let me just click out of here so I can get my slash again. There we go. So I'm going to hit 3 columns, right? And then what I'm going to do for this particular guy is drop it into 1, 2, 3, right? Now there's this columns over here. This is going to be really small. So what I'm going to do is push it above the other 2 column row that we got going here. And then that should make this easier, right? So let's see, there you go. And I'm going to undo that real quick. I want to put this where I can see it. Right now it's hiding underneath this 2 column piece, and I need it to go above that 2 column piece. So what I can do temporarily is I'm going to go over here, click on customize page, and I'm going to turn off the page discussion so I can know that I'm at my utmost situation here. Then I'm going to do a slash call out just so I can see where my divider is. And I'm going to try to push the call out. Now I can see where my divider is. So now if I do a column, let's do just call and then do 3. I wish it kind of gave you some outline where your 3 columns are, but there is 1, there is 2, there is 3. Okay, so let's just stick this in the middle so we can see what we're doing. And then we'll go back in and we'll get rid of this call out in a second when we're done. So let's go back over to the browser and check out the other widget box. So widget box, same thing. They have all myriad sorts of widgets. You can watch this little movie to show you what they have, but you're looking at clocks, weather, calendar, reaction, quotes, buttons, timers, life progress, languages. All of the above is really cool. You can go over here to browse the widgets. They got some AI powered widgets, daily learning widgets. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. So let me go ahead and log in real quick. Again, I have an account. I just use Google to sign up. And I will show you the pricing because these are free, but you only get like 5. And then if you need more than 5, you got to upgrade. So I'll click on this one just to show you what the upgrade is. I get yes, up to 5. If I wanted more, it's $1.49 a month. And for the Ultimate Premium box, it's $3 a month. And primarily the difference is 10 refreshes a day or 10 times. I think that's the main situation is the premium box will refresh a couple times a day. It really depends on how you want your thing to work. They also add Pomodoro timer and gradients, some more word of the day, like buttons, weather widgets, things of that nature. Okay, so let me back out of here. Let's go to my widgets and let's pull out this calendar widget here so I can show you what this looks like. So there's a little purple calendar guy. Look, it works for me. So again, once you're ready, on this particular case, you copy the URL and we're going to pop back to Notion real fast. And then we're going to go here and drop it in right here. You can just paste in the link, hit the old embed button and give it a chance to think. And so there is that. This one doesn't line up as cool, but we can make it work. I don't like that white box behind it, but I'll figure that out. I don't want to overburden you with craziness while I have my OCD kick in. Then let's get a clock over here and let's go analog. Ooh, I kind of like, see, this one is an upgrade. I kind of like the flip clocks, but I don't see that it's on here. Let me check the other site. Oh, there we go. Flip clocks. I like flip clocks. I have no idea why. I just think they look cool. So let's do, we'll go with this style here. So we're going to say customize and embed. And then for the background, we'll just pick a random purple. I'll come in here and fix it later to make it correct. And then for the clock type, we want to leave it at 12 hour. Let's kick with really tiny rounded corners. And then we can adjust the color of the numbers here. And then, of course, we're going to get dark mode. Copy that. And then click back to Notion. And then same thing in this third column here. Just paste in our little link and hit the old embed situation. And again, that looks cool. This one needs a little bit more space in order to work. There you go. That one works. That one looks flawless. I have no idea why this calendar looks so weird. It's not. I don't like that. I will fix that later, but that's how you do it. And we're just going to go back in, click upon this, clean that up. We don't need that anymore. And I would probably rearrange these or use a different calendar if you wanted to use a calendar. But I just wanted to show you that you can go in and get some pretty decent looking widgets to make your whole thing look way cooler. This calendar is just not the right shape for this box. So for right now, I'll delete it. But I wanted you to know that it is a possibility and you can come out with some really cool things using these widgets. I will also take this divider here, hold the Option key and duplicate it so we can get a bigger divider there. And then I could take this divider and delete it. Bingo, bango. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. That is our play around for today. And again, just dive in, have some fun. If you want to get in on the festivities, go and check out Notion November. You can put the hashtag anywhere on any of my videos. It will send you the link. If for some reason you can't get in, DM me on Instagram, and then I will have to manually add you. I'm going to need you to send me your email address that you use to run your Notion account. And then, of course, you can always just jump in by going to docrock.live/NotionNov. Now, you know what I always say around here? I have no idea who needed to see this, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video they think you should watch, and I agree with it. Fumble a bag, now I will not